What's going on, guys? This video is going to be a complete step-by-step guide on how to make gold grills. I will show you the complete process of how to make grills, from making the impressions, to making the cement, to making the wax, to casting, to finishing. We will also talk about all the different methods of making grills. Before we begin, if you want to start a jewelry business, be sure to check out the Jewelry Business Academy course, which is in the description under the video. This course will teach you absolutely everything you need to know about the jewelry business. Alright guys, first let's talk about everything we will need to make grills. First, we will need mold impressions. These come in different colors such as blue and white and pink and white. We will also need a tray. We will need dental cement. We're going to need a dental vibrating machine. We're going to need wax sheets, a mold release spray, and also a cutting blade kit. I will have a link to all of these items in the description under the video. First, we need to make our dental impressions. For this, we need dental putty and a tray. For this example, we're going to use pink putty. It's recommended not to do this with rubber gloves, so wash your hands thoroughly. Go ahead and open the putty and start mixing it for about 15 seconds. It's very important to read the instructions and to do it for the exact amount of time that is on the instructions. Every putty will have different time. If you do it for even a little bit longer, the putty will start to harden and you won't get good impressions, because the putty will start to harden up and you won't be able to bite down on it all the way. Next, you're going to roll the putty into a sausage and put it into the tray. Press on the top part and make it flat. Next, you're going to put the tray in the client's mouth and press up on the tray and hold it for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, take it out by moving it left and right and pulling down on it. And here we have the impression. Look at the impression and make sure you have a visible gum line. If you do, you have a good mold. Wash it with water and dry it out. Then slowly remove the mold from the tray. The next thing we have to do is make a dental cement. This stuff is extremely toxic, so wear a mask and gloves to do this. We're going to use the yellow dye cement. Get some water. Read the mixing proportions and make sure you don't use too much water. Go ahead and mix it, and it should be as thick as peanut butter. Then put it on top of the dental vibrating machine, turn it on low and hold it for about 30 seconds. This is going to take the air bubbles out of the mixture. Then we're going to take our impression mold, put it on the tip of the machine, turn the machine on, and pour the cement mix into one side of the cavity. Pour it slowly and let it flow to the other side. Fill up the entire mold and let it dry for about 1 hour. When it's fully dry, take out the cement one little section at a time. And here's the finished cement. As you guys see, it came out perfect. There is one small air hole, but it's not a big deal. That's not going to affect our grill. Now, some people like to make these big cements, and they do this by putting a plastic frame on the cement and pouring additional cement. That's not needed in my opinion, so you don't have to do that. So the next thing that we're going to do is define the gum line. Take one of your carving tools and go around the gum line very slightly and press down just to make the gum line more visible. Once we do that, the next step is the wax up process. For this, we will need to buy wax sheets. Wax sheets come in different gauges or different thicknesses. There are different color wax sheets. Be careful buying the green wax sheets because some of those shrink. I suggest you guys only use the pink wax sheets and make sure they don't shrink. For this, we're going to use 23 gauge sheets. Get a glass of warm water and cold water. Dip the wax in the hot water so it softens up. Also, spray some mold release spray on the cement. Place the wax sheet on the teeth and use your fingers to press on the wax. Press anywhere there's a gap. Do this all over the teeth. And as you guys see, the teeth impressions are already starting to show on the wax. Next, you're going to get a carving tool and press on the teeth wherever needed and make the teeth lines. Do this all over the teeth and on the back. Then we're going to dip the wax in cold water. We're going to do this to harden the wax, so it's much easier to cut it. And we're going to cut around the gum line. Cut out both the front and the back teeth carefully. And here's our wax right here. Don't worry that it looks rough. This will take some practice to make it look good. But it will come out fine once it's done, so don't worry. The next step is to turn this wax into a precious metal of your choice. This is called casting. So next we're going to cast the piece. A lot of you guys still ask me where to get casting done, and if you don't live near a district, it's simple. Just send the wax to a caster and pay them with a credit card or PayPal. Make sure you send the wax on the cement mold and email them a prepaid return label. It's very easy to do. So here's the casted piece right here, and as you guys see, it weighs 5.16 grams. You should be paying around $3 over spot price per gram when you're first starting out. So this is 10 karat gold, and the price of 10 karat gold is $25.50 per gram today. So let's add $3 to that, and the total is $28.50. And the labor on that is $3 multiplied by 516, so that's only $15. So that only costs $15 to cast, which is nothing. It's much better to pay that rather than turning your house into a factory. It's much better to pay a professional casting service to cast instead of doing it yourself. So here's the casted piece right here, and as you guys see, it looks rough. But don't worry, after we polish it, it will be much better. They're gonna fix all the imperfections. Make sure the casted piece fits the cement perfectly. Next, we're gonna take it to a polisher and have them polish it. This is a very easy job and should cost around $20. And here's the polished piece right here. You can see all the flaws are fixed and it looks great. Here's the back of the grill. You will lose some gold to polishing and the new weight is 4 grams. So we lost 1 gram. Now let's break down how much it costs to make this. So it cost us $147 for casting and $20 to polish. So the total to make this grill is $167. And you guys can easily sell grills like this for around $260, making around $100 on each grill. Of course, you can also get diamonds set on grills, and you should pay around $1.50 to set each stone. You can pick which diamond size you want to use and calculate how many stones you need per tooth. Another way to make grills is to use throw wax, which is a dental wax. You would simply apply the wax to the teeth using a wax pen, which is a machine that has a thin metal tip that gets really hot. With this method, you can't really take the wax off from the teeth because it cracks, so you just have to cast it with the cement. Additional cement is poured on top, cast it, and the grill is finished. Also, some people print unique designs with a 3D printer, use a wax pen to attach it onto the grill, and cast it. And that's how they make unique grills. You can also cast them separately and solder them on the pieces. And another way people make grills is by scanning the cement mold and actually designing the grill on a 3D dental program. And then they print and cast the grill. But by far, the easiest way to make grills is by using wax sheets. You can also make drip grills and other cool stuff, and this is all carved by hand. It just takes some practice. You can make unique grills which stand out from the competition by making laser designs on them. This can easily be done using a lasering service. There are many lasering services in the Diamond District, and it costs around $20 to laser a logo. You can also add enamel to jewelry and make other cool stuff. So before you start a business, make a single tooth grill, make a 4-tooth and a 6-tooth grill, and make it in 10 karat, 14 karat, and 18 gold. This way, you will know how much it costs you to make each type of grill. Also, you will know how much it costs you to make it at every carat. So now that you guys understand how to make grills, there's nothing stopping you from starting your own custom grills business. Obviously, every person's teeth are different, but once the teeth are casted, they weigh about the same. So you're gonna buy a bunch of putty, create your social media accounts, and start promoting your business. And you can easily have your own business doing this. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.